Hola guys, and welcome to our brand new series of minisodes called Tujue Havana. Yes, and as the name suggests, it means we are getting to know Havana. So before we get started, hit that subscription button and share the link with as many people as possible because you don't want to miss out on this tour of this beautiful city called Havana. Havana Unana. Yeah, I put my heart in. Yes, Havana. Subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to the video of the day. So we started our journey around where I live, which is Vedado, and Vedado is in a municipality in Havana called Plaza de la Revolucion, or as my English people would love to call it, Revolution Square. And you guys are going to find out why we are calling this municipality Revolution Square. So just come with me. One thing about Cuba as a country is that they observe traffic lights. It doesn't matter whether the police are there or not. These people are so disciplined. Everyone, whether you're walking on foot, that is, whether you're a pedestrian, you're a cyclist, you are a driver of whichever type of car, you are supposed to observe the traffic lights. And so that's what we were doing. We got here and unfortunately it was red, so we had to stop as we waited for the green traffic lights. Yeah, and so let's keep going. So yes guys, as you can see, we are finally here at the Plaza de la Revolucion, which is an open space of more than 72,000 square meters and has been the scene of countless historical events that have marked the political and social future of Cuba. This place, guys, is where it's a meeting point for popular demonstrations and revolutionary celebrations that have marked the path to independence and social justice. The late president of this country, Fidel Castro Ruz, used to give speeches here about fighting for social justice and equality. And also on May 1st, whenever they're celebrating Labor Day, the workers gather here so that they can be able to march around or to hear the speeches from other political leaders, reaffirming their commitment to the revolutionary ideals that have guided their country for decades. And also, when Pope John Paul II was here in 1998, this is where the people gathered. So it's a unique symbolic value as a place of meeting and protest for them. So as you can see in this plaza, there is a Jose Marti Memorial, which is a star-shaped tower. So What we're looking at right now is the star-shaped tower that pays tribute to Jose Marti. You guys can see the monument that's in front. Yeah, that monument is one of the people called Jose Marti, whose pro-independence writings heavily influenced Cuba's revolution. And some articles say that this is the largest memorial in the world for a writer and a landmark of Havana's skyline. So let's go to these beautiful buildings that you guys are seeing with the murals of these amazing leaders of Cuba. So this first building that you're seeing is the Ministry of Telecommunications, and the mural of this person is called Camilo Cienfuegos. He was one of the Cuban revolutionary leaders. Yeah, and it's written there in Spanish, Vas bien Fidel. Yeah, so that's Camilo Cienfuegos. And this is just my driver saying hi. So hi. And this next building that you're seeing is the Ministry of Interior of Cuba, and the mural of the person is none other than Che Guevara, and the words written are Hasta la Victoria Siempre. Yes, so that's basically the Plaza de la Revolucion. It's such a beautiful place, guys, with the two murals of Che Guevara and Camilo Cienfuegos, and also the memorial of Jose Marti on the other side. So I decided to walk towards this car so that I can be able to show you guys that whenever you come to Havana, you pick up these cars from Havana Vieja. I'll be showing you guys in the next minisode, so stay tuned. And you pick them up, and then they have a recorrido where they take you in different touristic sites of Havana, with Plaza de la Revolucion being one of them. So here are the cars, and these tourists today had just come to visit Plaza de la Revolucion and take pictures. And like I said, it's an iconic place, guys, so you can't afford to miss out. And when you come as a tourist, be sure to take these cars and enjoy, just enjoy yourself and feel like you're in the 1910s, when they used to use these old cars. I believe you're now well familiarized with the place, guys, and hamtapotea, right, when you come over. So basically that was it about Plaza de la Revolucion. So let's head out now to Havana Vieja. And while we were almost leaving, we spotted Aguagua. Yes, Aguagua, guys, let me explain it to y'all. Aguagua is this, like in Cuba, we have these long buses, that are known as guaguas, and I'm hoping that we're going to catch up with it so that you can be able to see how long they are. And normally they don't have like enough seats where everyone sits down, so it's mostly people standing up, and it's the cheapest mode of transport in Cuba, because when you get in, you pay like 2 pesos. So I want you guys to just savor the scenery and come with me as we go to Havana Vieja. we are approaching one of the biggest commercial centers in Havana, and that is called Carlos Tercero. It's like a mall, guys. So, yeah, I'm not going to speak so much about it. Anyway, keep savoring the scenery, the buildings, the cars, and just come with us as we go to Havana Vieja. I hope you guys have noticed that unlike most capital cities whereby there's a lot of traffic, here in Havana, Cuba, there is little to no traffic at all. The number of cars that you can spot are countable on one hand, and mostly they are guaguas, including these blue ones that you can see. Those are also called guaguas. Most people ride motorcycles or other things called bicicletas. I hope you've also enjoyed seeing the architecture. Most of Havana has old, or should I say vintage buildings. So I hope you've also noticed that and you've enjoyed the architecture. So guys, opposite where you can see this green leafy place is called Parque de la Fraternidad. Yes, and I'll be telling you guys why it's called Parque de la Fraternidad. So we are already in the city square, but we decided to use a long route so that you guys could continue enjoying the view of the place so that you don't get lost when you come here, right? Exactly. So keep enjoying the view as we get towards the city square. we are finally here, guys. One of the most beautiful places in Cuba, Old Havana, as it is called, based on the old architecture of the places. And as you guys can see, the buildings just look amazing. You know, they just give off this oomph. Yeah. And this place that you're seeing with green trees is called Parque Central, or for my fellow English people, it's called Central Park. And if you've watched Friends, Central Park, Parque Central, yeah. So guys, tune in the next minisode of hashtag Tujue Havana and find out how does Cuba, Havana, the city square look like. And we're going to explore different places such as Capitolio, Inglaterra, Parque Central, and many more. Until the next time, guys, kwaheri!